A very big reason why people come to internet marketing is to try and accomplish for themselves what we call passive income. There are an assortment of different ways that passive income is generated, but there is one thing that all of the varying methods have in common. It is the fact that to make it all work, an email list is in one way or another a necessary item. The list is a central and necessary part of a proper, functioning, passive income internet marketing business. Over the next few minutes, I will speak to you about 9 strategies that you can use to make sure that your list is big and responding to you in the way that you want it to. Pop-ups are a relatively popular item in that it is a concept that is known about widely. Most internet users do not like pop-ups unless they had specifically come to your site looking to sign up to get onto your mailing list. I myself on a number of occasions have found myself annoyed by the intrusion of a pop-up. However, the pop-up has a place as a benefit to the internet marketer. To state it bluntly, pop-ups work when they are used properly. When using pop-ups, be aware that you do not make the mistake of hard selling your visitor unless that is what you are intentionally trying to do. A hard sell using a pop-up is simply to have them be so demanding that they keep popping up and are difficult to close should a user decide that they do not wish to sign up at the time. A good strategy that works well for many is to have a pop-up when a visitor arrives at an entry page and a pop-up that shows up at the time they decide to leave the site. It gives them a first and second chance to get onto your list without the pop-ups being overbearing. Opt-in forms are a second, popular, and necessary strategy which again works better when managed and used properly. Best practices say that you should keep your opt-in forms at the top of your page where it can be seen without your visitor having to scroll down the page to find it. You could even consider testing to see if there is a difference in your click-through rates when you have an opt-in form only above the fold of your web page versus when the page is designed so that the opt-in box adjusts itself and floats down along with the page, remaining in place at the top of the web viewer like a sticky. This third list building strategy will assist you with developing a good relationship with your list as you provide them with a certain sense of a lottery entertainment. What you will be doing is setting up a contest. You will simply make a statement to your visitors explaining to them that not only will subscribing to your list now get them a free ebook or a free item, but it also gets them an entry ticket to win whatever prize it is that you would like to offer. The prize can be whatever you can imagine would impress the curiosity and interest of your reader. When you are able to impress their curiosity and interest, you will have someone who will be on board with getting your business goals accomplished. Another strategy that I refer to as building up your story warms up readers to joining your list when you convey to them that the free item that you are giving to them is just the tip of the iceberg as it relates to the knowledge that you are going to provide. The only thing is that the information you are providing will be shared later, and as always, the visitor has to subscribe to get it. Tell your visitor that the free item is only the beginning. Alert them that subscribing to your list puts them in place to have personally delivered to them more of the same kind of information as events in the marketplace and life in general progress and change. Here you are promising that you will deliver information that helps them to accomplish their intended goals more easily than they are able to get them done right now. Password protection is another strategy that you can use to help you to build your list. What you want to do is password protect your posts. The way a password protected post works is by having a post either totally or partially blocked so that it cannot be accessed without first logging in by entering a password. The way for your reader to get the password is to first subscribe to your list. No subscription means no password. To make things simple, you can just put the password on the confirmation page that they will see as they are completing the opt-in process. You simply attract your reader with an interesting beginning to a post, but to see the end of it, they must first subscribe. In another instance, you may have a post that already has a buzz attached to it. This type of post you can just have them subscribe to without actually having them preview any information at all. Another strategy you would want to use is the strategy of segmenting your list. To help you to keep your marketing targeted, you may want to consider using the best practice of segmenting your list. Doing this is a simple procedure when you have a good autoresponder system. All you do is have different opt-in forms leading to the different entry points of your website. The different opt-in forms will let you know where your subscribers are coming from. This information helps you to organize your clues so that you can discover what it is that your visitor is looking for you to provide, and then you can get about the business of providing it for him. Solo ads as a superior list building strategy comes into our discussion with an argument being levied against it. However, we find that once the process is optimized, solo ads are a winner as a list building strategy. When list building using solo ads, you would pay someone to put your ad in view of their subscribers. You would only be paying them to send you a certain amount of traffic. That's all it really is. You're paying them to send you traffic. The best agreement you make would probably be to run the ad until a certain amount of clicks coming from your supplier has been received. The reason why is because solo ads are often ignored if they are surrounded by too much content. So what you can do to make it work better is to find a situation where your ad is the single only thing that goes out in a particular mailing. The solo ad strategy of list building is growing in popularity right now as it is proving itself as a superior method of growing a list. For the list builder, just the fact that you are recommended by someone the viewer is already affiliated with can bring you a certain amount of favor from the very beginning of the relationship, thus making it easier for your prospect to become an actual customer. I recommend that you be wary of using the strategy of buying lists. You lose too much when you buy a list. The first problem is that when you buy a list, you are marketing toward a cold market. They do not know you, and it is likely that your emails will not even get open. This ultimately means that you would have wasted your money. A contrary thought to this is that if you have excellent subject lines, then buying a list can work to your advantage because you will have a lot of people that your spectacular subject lines are in front of. A second problem arises, however, that is the question of whether or not all of your email addresses that are included in your package are working and being actively monitored. In many cases, how the list that you are considering purchasing was put together will make a difference in the attitude of subscribers towards you. A bit of caution has to be used when thinking of buying a list. You should be prepared beforehand with your ideas of how you are going to overcome its drawbacks and how you are going to make the system work for you. When putting together this video, I found that forum marketing seems to be a preferred method of list building that the big internet marketers use to build their lists. To do forum marketing, you simply need to make posts in forums where prospects in your niche assemble. In the signature of your post, you would include a call for your prospect to become a part of your list. This method appears to be a productive one not only for list building, but it also helps your credibility when the time comes for you to ask your prospect for his money. So again, the 9 strategies we discussed are forum marketing, solo ads, segmenting your list, enter and win, start building your story. We talked about being skeptical about buying lists. We talked about password protected posts. We talked about opt-in forms, and we talked about pop-ups. When you take a combination of these different strategies and put them together in your list building, you'll find that these will leave you in good stead and put you on a track to where your passive income is being realized and fully taken advantage of. This is Broad McDonald. I enjoyed talking with you today, and will talk to you again soon when we can continue to look further into this and other topics that will make your internet marketing business the resounding success that you have a feeling that it can be. Until then, do well.